Ladies and gentlemen, that was Arav Calicut, and that is Mr. Dinesh, who was entertaining us with amazing music till now. Let us give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much, Band Arav and Mr. Dinesh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin our event. We are about to begin ICI Ultratech Awards 2025, requesting all our esteemed guests, dignitaries, to kindly come inside the venue, take your seats and settle down as soon as possible. നമ്മുടെ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഇപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 ഇപ്പോൾ ആരംഭിക്കും. അപ്പോൾ പുറത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് അകത്തേക്ക് വരിക, അതാത് സീറ്റുകളിൽ ഇരിക്കുക. പ്രോഗ്രാം ഇപ്പോൾ തുടങ്ങാൻ പോവുകയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished dignitaries, architects, engineers, contractors, proud house owners, students, innovators, visionaries gathered over here. Tonight, we gather for more than an event. We gather to celebrate ideas that become structures, dreams that become designs, and designs that become landmarks of tomorrow. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Anita, your anchor, your master of ceremony for this grand event. And on behalf of Indian Concrete Institute, Calicut Center, and Ultratech Cement Limited, I extend a very warm and hearty welcome to each and every person gathered over here today. Welcome to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. അപ്പോൾ കോൺക്രീറ്റിനെ കുറിച്ച്, കോൺക്രീറ്റിൻ്റെ നോളജ്, ടെക്നോളജി കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിലുള്ള എല്ലാവർക്കും പകർന്നു കൊടുക്കണമെന്ന ഉദ്ദേശത്തോടു കൂടിയിട്ട് 1982 തുടങ്ങിയതാണ് ഇന്ത്യൻ കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട്. അതിൻ്റെ കാലിക്കറ്റ് സെൻറ്ററാണ് ഈ ഇവൻറ്റ് ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ത്യൻ കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് കാലിക്കറ്റ് സെൻറ്റർ ഒരു ഭാഗത്ത്, മറ്റൊരു ഭാഗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യയിലെ തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും നമ്പർ 1 സിമെന്റ് ബ്രാൻഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള അൾട്രാടെക് സിമെന്റ് ലിമിറ്റഡ്. ഇവർ രണ്ട് പേരും കൂടി ഒത്തുചേർന്ന് ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 ഇവിടെ വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും ഹാർദമായ സ്വാഗതം. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട്, നല്ല എനർജിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് വേണം നമുക്ക് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം തുടങ്ങാൻ. Yes, we are going to begin our program now, which has 2 parts. Now, the first part of this event embraces ICI's philosophy of disseminating knowledge about concrete to people in the construction industry, and that is why we have a technical talk. And the technical talk is going to be conducted by an eminent personality. He is a professor in the Department of Civil Engineering from IIT Hyderabad. Dr. S. Surya Prakash is going to be delivering the technical talk in a few moments from now. And the second part of our event embraces the philosophy of recognizing, awarding extraordinary achievement in the field of concrete, in the field of construction, which is why we'll be having our awards and recognitions. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യം നമുക്കൊരു ടെക്നിക്കൽ ടോക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവും, അതിനുശേഷം നമുക്ക് അവാർഡ്സ് ആൻഡ് റെക്കഗ്നിഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടാവും. അപ്പോൾ അധികം വൈകിക്കാതെ നമുക്ക് കാര്യത്തിലേക്ക് കിടക്കല്ലേ, പരിപാടി തുടങ്ങല്ലേ? Shall we begin? Yes, can you give me a big yes? Okay, so let us begin this auspicious event by invoking the blessings of God Almighty. So we'll start with a prayer. The prayer is called Aditya Vandanam. Aditya Vandanam is a reflection of the values and commitment that we have to a never-ending journey towards excellence. Requesting everybody to remain in your seats as we play the auspicious Aditya Vandanam.
Aditya Savita Surya Khagah Bhusha Gabhastima Suvarna Sadrisho Bhanur Vishwareta Divakaraha Gacchami Karabhaya Hare Vishwakarmane Namastamo Vinignaya Ujaye Lokasashine Jayaya Jayabhadraya Harshavaya Namo Namaha Namo Namaha Sahasransha Adityaya Namo Namaha Adityaya Namo Namaha
What a beautiful way to begin this auspicious event with the Aditya Vandanam. It's reflection of our journey towards excellence, of victory, of light, of knowledge. അപ്പോൾ ഐശ്വര്യമായിട്ട് ഒരു ആദിത്യ വന്ദനത്തോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ പരിപാടി തുടങ്ങിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇനി ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ അതിഥികളെയും മനോഹരമായി സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാനുള്ള സമയമാണ്. It's time for the welcome address, and to do the honors of delivering the welcome address, I kindly request the Secretary of ICI Calicut, Engineer Kala CP, to kindly come forward to deliver the welcome address. Let us give a big round of applause to Kala ma'am.
Good evening, respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, and dear members. On behalf of Indian Concrete Institute, Calicut Center, it's my privilege as Secretary to warmly welcome all of you to ICI Ultratech Awards 2025, organized in association with Ultratech Cements Limited. We are truly honored to have with us our esteemed speaker, Dr. S. Surya Prakash, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Hyderabad. Sir, we are extremely grateful for your graciousness and commitment. You are kind enough to arrive in Calicut yesterday itself, ensuring that you could be with us today without any inconvenience. We sincerely appreciate your dedication and your willingness to share your rich expertise on recent advances in use of ultra-high performance concrete. I extend a warm welcome to our respected Chairman, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Vice Chairman, Engineer Jairam Sir, and Joint Secretary, Engineer Jabit, and Treasurer, Engineer Saju S, and Mr. Ani George, Regional Head, Marketing, Ultratech Cements Limited. Your leadership and support remain the drive force behind every initiative we undertake. A heartfelt welcome to all of our ICI members, engineers, academicians, industry professionals, students, jury members, invitees, and your presence today showcase the collective commitments of our community to advancing knowledge and strengthening our profession. Today is also a moment of celebration as we honor our excellence through ICI Ultratech Awards. My sincere congratulations to all the award winners. Your achievements inspire the entire fraternity and set a new benchmark for quality and innovation. Let's also make a commitment today. In the coming year, let's take up more and good, interesting projects, innovative, impactful, and exemplary. so that next year, during 2026 Award Day, we will have even more outstanding works to showcase and celebrate. Once again, on behalf of ICI Calicut Center, I warmly welcome each one of you to this program. Thank you for your presence and support. Let's look forward for an enriching and inspiring session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kala ma'am, for beautifully welcoming everybody gathered over here. Can we give her a very nice round of applause? Her grace, her presence definitely adds value to this event. And now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to invite a visionary leader who has been leading all the activities of ICI Calicut Center. It is not easy to lead an organization like this, to conduct a beautiful and grand event like this. With a big round of applause, let us welcome the chairman of ICI Calicut Center, Engineer Sajat Bhaskar, to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you, Anita. And thank you, Engineer Kala. And I welcome you for this event, as well as Engineer Kala has missed out, Engineer Punus P. John, Zonal Head Technical, Ultratech Cement Limited. I welcome you, sir, for this event. So, good evening, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. As Chairman of Indian Concrete Institute, Calicut Center, it is a privilege to address you all today. The Indian Concrete Institute, Calicut Center, established in September 2015 with a modest 50 members and has blossomed into one of the most dynamic centers in the country. Our growth has been phenomenal, now boasting nearly 20 life members, 7 student chapters, and 3 life organizational members. We proudly cover the entire Malabar area of Kerala, that is Malappuram, Calicut, Wayanad, Kannur, and Kasaragod districts. Our center is committed to technical excellence. We conduct quarterly technical seminars, bringing in leading speakers from across India. We also host numerous programs through our parent chapter as well as our vibrant student chapter members. Today, we are fortunate to welcome an outstanding speaker, Dr. Surya Prakash from IIT Hyderabad. Our members are also actively participating in digital technical programs offered by other ICI centers nationwide. In the near future, we are planning to conduct a specialized concrete mix proportioning workshop tailored for both practicing engineers as well as student members. Yesterday, myself and Engineer Shaiju Nair had a discussion with NIT Calicut regarding that, and they are agreed to be the host for that event also. Our annual general body meeting is scheduled for next month to elect the upcoming officials. So I'm delighted to announce that this evening marks the ICI Ultratech Awards for the 10th time, and every year this prestigious event surpasses previous benchmarks. This year we received over 150 nominations, presenting a significant challenge to our jury in finalizing the winners. My heartfelt congratulations go out to all the award recipients, finalists, and every individual who submitted the noteworthy nominations. I strongly encourage all technocrats present to document your noteworthy works and nominate it for future ICI Ultratech Awards. We have cultivated an excellent rapport with all allied technocrat or associations within our jurisdiction, a relationship we highly value and intended to strengthen. To members of these associations, I emphasize that our journey towards leadership cannot be made alone. It is through your support, constructive criticism, and encouragement that we achieve great things, because together we shall continue to build a stronger future. To the members who have recently joined the ICI Calicut family, I extend a warm welcome. For anyone interested in joining the Indian Concrete Institute, please connect with any of our executive members who will be happy to guide you through the process. Further details about membership can often be found on the main Indian Concrete Institute website. And nationwide, Indian Concrete Institute is conducting a 1-week event, 3 days event, which is a patented event for Indian Concrete Institute, which occurs every 5 years. This time, which is named as ASICON 2025. This year, it is happening at Hyderabad, December 8th to 10th. So I request those who are interested can register there. So Let us all enjoy this wonderful evening together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sajid sir, for briefing us about the activities of the ICI Calicut Center. Very happy to know that this is the 10th year of the ICI Ultratech Awards. 150 nominations. The jury members might have found it really difficult to find the winners. It must have been tough competition. And happy to know about the conference happening in Hyderabad itself, the very place that our technical talk professor is also coming from, IIT Hyderabad. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at the onset of this event, I had talked about Indian Concrete Institute having started in 1982 with the vision of disseminating concrete knowledge and knowledge about concrete technology to the people in the construction industry. It is one of the leading professional bodies across India. Sajid sir was talking about the number of members in Calicut Center. Across India, there are around 15,000 members. There are around 50 centers. So to know more about the Indian Concrete Institute, here is a corporate video about ICI.
Over the centuries, civilizations have prospered because mankind has taken gigantic leaps to harness technologies to create infrastructure, the backbone of all the economies. The binder at the core of infrastructure development has been concrete. Spearheading advances in concrete and concrete construction in India is the Indian Concrete Institute, one of the leading professional bodies catering to the professional needs of individuals and organizations involved with concrete. As a non-profit organization, ICI is dedicated to the cause of disseminating knowledge and addressing constant research needs in the field of concrete, as well as to promote concrete technology and quality in construction. In 1982, SERC Chennai and Anna University jointly conducted an international seminar on modern concrete construction practices. The delegates of the seminar resolved to form an organization to spread knowledge so that developments in concrete could be shared with many Indian engineers. Thus, the Indian Concrete Institute was formed. From just around 500 members from 5 regional centers in 1982, ICI has grown today to be a strong professional body having more than 14,000 enrollments from 46 regional centers spread across the country. Of these, more than 400 are organizational members. Today, ICI is a binding force, creating synergy between all segments of people, namely practicing engineers, consultants, designers, manufacturers, research scholars, academicians, and students. ICI, through its regional centers, conducts varieties of programs like seminars, workshops, conferences, exhibitions and training programs, webinars, and more, each providing the participants platforms for learning and sharing at national and international level. Each ICI event is a great opportunity to listen to and to interact with all segments of people in the concrete industry and get updated on the latest materials, technologies, and practices. ICI's program, Deminar, is a unique event combining demonstration and seminar. Here products are demonstrated outside and they are live streamed into the seminar hall. Thus, the participants can observe the demonstration while it is being explained by the speaker. ICI events, among other things, are focused on sustainability through the use of innovative materials and techniques. The response to such programs from government bodies is overwhelming. The objectives of ICI are clearly defined. Every action of ICI focuses on a tangible output for the benefit of practitioners, end users, and society at large. On 7 September every year, Concrete Day is celebrated as an annual event at all centers in a big way to commemorate the day of formation of ICI. Working in close coordination with central and state government bodies like CPWD, PWDs, CBRI, CRRI, SERC, IITs, municipal corporations, and more. ICI helps these bodies to adopt latest technologies and practices in infrastructure building. ICI members also participate actively in several committees of BIS focused towards advocating standardization in construction practices. ICI is participating actively in the Asian Concrete Federation, a group of professional bodies of more than 10 Asian countries. ICI has signed MOUs with many other peer concrete institutes around the world for exchange of technological information, technical documents, and to organize programs jointly. Keeping the ever-changing future in perspective, ICI reaches to budding civil engineers through its students' chapters. There are more than 300 students' chapters all over the country, and the numbers are constantly increasing. Each chapter is focused on enabling industry-academia interaction aimed at bridging the gap between basic theoretical knowledge and professional practice. This imparting of requisite knowledge to budding engineers enhances their outlook and employability. ICI identifies, recognizes and awards the experts in the field of concrete for their contributions to the development of concrete technology and concrete construction. Every year, 16 such awards are presented at the time of AGM. To demystify concrete, the Technical Board of ICI brings out valuable technical documents on topics of importance for the benefit of practicing technocrats through its technical committees consisting of subject experts from different disciplines. ICI conducts need-based training programs at its technology centers as well as customer sites for the benefit of practicing engineers and students. ICI Journal is of national repute today. Very soon, a journal of international standards will be brought out in collaboration with a world-renowned publisher. Every dawn at ICI summons a new approach and new initiatives to create milestones in the journey of concrete construction in India. ICI has enabled the multifaceted and rapid development of concrete construction in a well-planned manner. It stands proud today with a distinguished reputation as a forerunner and a binding force in civil engineering industry in India. Come, join and strengthen ICI. Let us make our concrete structures sustainable, durable, and best in the world.
Yes, I think that video deserves a nice round of applause. It really beautifully narrated about ICI, and I believe in a world that is changing so dramatically, learning, updating yourself in the field of concrete is absolutely integral. It is very important, and Indian Concrete Institute is the perfect learning platform on a regional, national and international level to update yourself. I was really interested by the term deminar. Demonstration and seminar കൂട്ടി യോജിപ്പിച്ച് ഡെമിനാർ എന്നുള്ളൊരു ടെർമിനോളജി വീഡിയോയിൽ കണ്ടത് വളരെ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റിംഗ് ആയിട്ട് തോന്നി, and it's a very nice way to teach people as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that you know more about Indian Concrete Institute, it is time to get into the first part of our event, which is the technical talk. The topic of our technical talk is recent advances in use of ultra-high performance concrete, and as we mentioned earlier, the talk is going to be conducted by Dr. S. Surya Prakash, Professor from the Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Hyderabad. To introduce our keynote speaker, I invite the Treasurer of ICI Calicut Center, Mr. Saju S. to kindly come forward. Nalloru kayyadiyodu koodittu ICI Calicut Centerinte Treasurer, Mr. Saju S. ne namukku swagatham cheyyam. He is going to be introducing our keynote speaker.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor to introduce Dr. Surya Prakash, a renowned figure in the civil engineering and construction technology, known for his remarkable expertise and impactful contributions to the field. Dr. Surya Prakash is a professor in the Department of Civil Engineering at IIT Hyderabad and a recipient of the prestigious Ramanujam Fellowship awarded by the Government of India. He holds PhD from Missouri University of Science and Technology, USA, and MS in Structural Engineering from IIT Madras. Before joining IIT Hyderabad, Dr. Prakash worked as a design engineer at Structural Group of INC, Baltimore, USA, with over 20 years of research and teaching experience. He has guided 12 PhD scholars, published more than 100 research papers in reputed international journals, and presented over more than 125 papers at national and international conferences. His research interests include advanced composite material precast systems for affordable housing and repair and rehabilitation of structures. Dr. Prakash also serves as an associate editor for the ASCE Journal of Bridge Engineering and is a member of the editorial board of ASCE Journal of Composites of Construction. He is an executive member of Indian Institute of Bridge Engineers and the active member of ACI, ASCE, ICI, and ASTR. We are privileged to have with us today a visionary whose dedication continues to shape the future of construction. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Surya Prakash.
Thank you so much, Engineer Saju, for introducing our speaker. Let us welcome Dr. S. Surya Prakash with a thunderous round of applause.
Yeah. I hope I'm audible. Yeah. What an excellent evening. And at the outset, I would like to thank the ICI team for having invited me to be part of this very nice gathering. It always gives me great pleasure, accepting the invitation from ICI. Particularly, it gives me a chance to meet a lot of my friends. The moment they said the Calicut event, I have very good friends. Those were also there. Professor Praveen Nagarajan from NIT Calicut, Robin Davis. So I got a chance to go to NIT Calicut and meet my friends as well. So thank you. Anyway, so without much further ado, let me get into the topic for the presentation today. So when I asked the chairman as well as Mr. John how much time I could take for this talk, because I don't want to be standing in front of you on the award ceremony, but it's a customary that the ICI mandates that the technical talk should be there. At least you take home some the recent developments that are happening in this field. So when I kept asking how much time I have, Mr. John said, you can take time whatever you want, but you limit it to 30 minutes. Then I got confused. Then I got the message. Anyway, I don't want to get into the details. So I'm going to talk about recently a new development in the field of concrete, which is called ultra high performance concrete. And at IIT Hyderabad, we have been working on this for last 10 years. We made remarkable progress on how we can characterize this material and how we can use it for a variety of application. So this presentation is just to going to give you what exactly it is and where all it can be used and where the field is actually moving towards. So that's the quick snapshot overview of this particular technology. So this is a quick outline. I'll talk about what is UHPC and what are the different structural applications of UHPC. And any new technology that you bring, it also comes up with its own challenges. So we'll talk about that. And then, I'll just show you some of the case studies. And finally, we'll conclude the presentation within 30 minutes, right? So concrete is one of the most widely used construction material due to its various advantages. And Roman concrete, as you know, it has been there for more than 15, 16 centuries, right? So, but if you look at the modern concrete, it was invented in about 1825 by, actually cement was invented by Joseph Aspidin, and the reinforced concrete was actually invented by a French florist. His name was Joseph Monnier. In fact, he was making flower pots and the flower pots were cracking. Then he invented the concept of putting some steel so that it can arrest the crack. So we are only about 150 years. The modern concrete, if you look at it, reinforced concrete, it's not very old. It's only 150 years old. Then over a period of time, a lot of development has happened. And then we went to pre-stress concrete. Then we are now talking about ultra high performance concrete. It's not really a new material per se, but it was developed in the lab and remained in the lab for a very long period of time. Only in the last 15, 20 years, several applications of UHPC has actually taken over. And in India, the last 5 years, there is a lot of interest. A lot of bridges are being actually constructed with this UHPC. Now, what exactly it is? We want to combine the best features of three special concretes. One is the self-consolidating concrete, because compaction of concrete is a very important aspect, and we want to reduce the effort that is required for compaction. And another one is a high-performance concrete, where we want to make the concrete more durable so that it becomes more sustainable and it leads to less maintenance cost. And the third one is a fiber-reinforced concrete, where we put a lot of fibers so that the crack arresting is taken care. So UHPC actually combines the advantages of these three special concrete, and in that process, we also get a lot of improvement in mechanical strength. So typical concrete, in the olden days, we were using M15, right? And then it went to M20, M30, M40. Nowadays, in tall buildings, M70, M80 is quite common, right? So if you look at the stress strain curve that what I'm showing, the compressive strength goes as high as 160, 150. In fact, in our lab, we have developed a concrete that can go up to 250 megapascal, and also it's capable of resisting high temperature, right? So there's always, you can go for higher strength. But most of the applications, you don't really need high strength. So we have to choose what application. More important than the compressive strength, it is a flexural strength, because we always want concrete to go for a long span. The Achilles heel for concrete is its tensile strength. It's very good in compression, but it is weak in tension, right? So because we are adding a lot of fibers, the flexural strength of this concrete becomes very high, and you can get as high as 20 megapascal. This is just in load deflection curve. The red color curve shows for a normal concrete. For UHPC, you can go as high as 3 to 4 times flexural strength you can get. So I can go for a longer span, which is what typically architects like. Architects, they don't like any columns in building, but as a structural engineer, we always want to put more columns. So, this material helps us to go for longer span. And more importantly, the tension ductility is also very high. And then I can design a very sleek member sizes so that the self weight also can be reduced significantly. Now, this is just a quick example of a bridge girder section, the box girder section. One that was designed with UHPC, and another one is with normal concrete of M50. You can see that we can reduce the concrete consumption by almost up to 50%, right? And then the steel consumption also, I can reduce it by 30 to 40%. So going for high strength concrete for long span application makes a very immediate, it's actually a no-brainer. The moment you want to go for long span, you can go with pre-stress and high strength concrete, then you can really achieve sleeker sections and then reduce the self weight significantly, right? Okay, so it leads to significant weight reduction that we talked about, and then different section dictated there. And now if you look at again some cross section for the same carriageway width, now what I can do is I can, instead of going for more number of girders, with very less number of girders, still I can support the structural system, right? So that leads to reduced number of structural elements. Your time for construction also increases. Sorry, I should say the speed of construction increases, and it leads to a reduction in your overall construction time. And this is the most important thing. We always want concrete to be very dense, which is having very high microstructure, so that the deleterious substances like moisture, water, chlorides, sulfates, they don't enter the system. So with this concrete, we also, if you look at it in the microscope and see, you get very dense micro network of structure. So that is not going to let any external elements to go into the concrete and start the corrosion process. So these are all some of the advantages, and it also has excellent freeze and thaw resistance. Though in India, we don't really concern much about freeze thaw resistance, but some states in the northern regions are sensitive, right? Especially close to the border. If you want to build bridge, again, we want to have excellent freeze thaw resistance. That also is an important aspect. Now, why do we really go for high strength concrete? Because our aspirations also gets bigger and bigger. We want to build taller and taller structures. We want to build longer and longer structures. So if you really want to achieve that, we cannot use the regular normal strength concrete, but we have to go for special concretes like ultra high performance concrete. So for example, if you look at Burj Khalifa Tower, again there is a, the construction has again actually started, right? So if you look at it, M90 is what it was used. I'm talking about Jeddah Tower, right? So we are looking at more than 1 kilometer long tower. Typically you have shear walls, core shear walls. That core shear walls, now I cannot have a huge size. If I want to reduce the size of the shear wall, the only way I can have is by going for a high strength concrete, which also has high stiffness. It's not only strength, it's also lead to stiffness. We call that as a flexural rigidity. Flexural rigidity will be very high when you go for high strength concrete, and also the cracking resistance also will be very high. Now, if you look at the raw materials for normal concrete, typically the water to binder ratio, we keep it anywhere from 0.4 to 0.5, right? And for complete hydration, you need only 0.2, but we add little extra water and admixture to make sure that the concrete is workable and you can compact it very well. So this is with it. But the major problem is the more water I add, the strength will come down. So somehow we have to make sure. That's the reason the high strength concrete developed before 30, 40 years, where they said with the advent of admixtures, I can reduce the water to binder ratio and make the concrete more stronger. And we went up to 80 to 90 megapascal. And self-consolidating concrete was also invented in Japan because there's a lot of manual labor is required to compact the concrete. They wanted to have a very flowable concrete. So that is also, you have this. And then 1996, this ultra high performance concrete started coming in. And if you look at it, the water to binder ratio is less than 0.2. It's a very, very low water to binder ratio concrete. That means less water, better is a mechanical property. But I'm going to have problem for how to place the concrete. The compaction is going to be an issue, right? So we have to strike a balance. So you gain on something, you lose on something. So you have to really look at how do we overcome the disadvantages, right? So these are some of the developments anyway. So products were developed in the last 15 years, including ductile and ductile and so on and so on. In India also, I think now so many, the 2-3 companies are producing varieties of concrete, including Ultratech. They are also, producing their own ultra high performance concrete. So they are there. Now, what is the difference? So if you look at a normal concrete, the quality of raw material, of course, anything that you do, the quality of raw materials have to be good. But when you go for special concrete, you have to take extra care, extra attention in selecting the raw materials, right? So that is one important challenge. Then when you look at the binder is nothing but a glue. Basically, cement is a glue in the system which is connecting everything together. Now, in a normal concrete, typically we use only cement as a binder. But in ultra high performance concrete, we not only look at cement as a binder, we also use a lot of special supplementary cementitious materials, because it's not about strength, it's also about how you pack everything together, right? So that is also there. And the moment I want to have higher packing, I cannot have larger size aggregate. I need to have small size aggregate. And typically in this concrete, the aggregate size is kept less than 2 millimeter. And fibers. This is again, they are not the regular ordinary fibers, steel fibers. These are called microfibers, micro steel fibers, specially fabricated so that the slump, the workability of the concrete is actually not going to come down. So the fibers we try to add in the range of anywhere from 150 to 180 kg per meter cube. Right, so this is what I said. So depending upon how you tailor the concrete, you can actually get either strain softening type behavior or a strain hardening behavior. Basically, if you look at this UHPC blue color curve, it resembles how the steel is going to act. So basically, we have created a concrete that is going to behave like a steel. So steel as a construction material, it gives a lot of advantages. One is it's very strong, so I can use less material, and also it's not going to fail right after the yielding, right? So in the same way, now we also made concrete to behave like a steel. So that is one another advantage. So now how do we get this strain hardening? What level of strain hardening we get? That depends upon how you tailor the fiber and what kind of different compositions of the fibers that we actually add. Now the fibers are going to play a major role in arresting the crack, I told you. So it is also going to help us in dissipating the energy. How they are going to dissipate? They will undergo pull-out mechanisms. They will also undergo fracture in the fiber. So that also is going to actually help in arresting the crack. So all these mechanisms are going to help in better crack arresting and better energy absorption in the system, which is very important from design point of view. Right, so this is just a quick scan. If you look at it, if you look at this cylinder, you see a very dense network of this fibers. So basically what we have done is we have put so many small steel fibers that are going to arrest all the micro cracks and macro cracks whenever that loading is going to come. So whenever you have a crack-free concrete, actually it becomes a happy concrete and it becomes a more durable concrete. So the fibers are going to create a more happy concrete. Right, so now we are in this range, the particle size that I talked about. So particle size, we need to be very careful. Particle size, anywhere it ranges from 100 nanometer to almost up to 1 lakh nanometer. So that is the range of particle size that we try to put so that we have particles of size at all ranges so that the packing becomes much better. So I'll tell you this in this mix, you really don't have any core segregate. Typically core segregates will have diameter more than 4.75 millimeter, but if you see the composition of the UHPC, you don't have any core segregate. You have maximum size of the aggregate itself is only about 2 millimeter, right? Now this is the theoretical principle. So if you look at the microstructure, if you take a small sample of concrete and put it in the microscope, this is how you will have different particle sizes. The white space in that cross-section actually shows the air void. More the air void, less will be the mechanical properties. So somehow we need to reduce that white space in the cross-section and make it very close. So I can do that only if I go and use small size particles, and I have to limit the maximum size of the aggregate that what I'm going to use. So typically in UHPC, the packing density means how much volume of material that I've packed, right? If I can pack almost up to 85% to 90%, then I get a very dense concrete. In UHPC, that's what we try to achieve depending upon what grade that you're looking at. So it helps in reducing the porosity, it helps in improving the microstructure, and it enhances the overall homogeneity. And the weak link in a concrete is something we call as interfacial transition zone. So when I use this UHPC, there is no ITZ. ITZ means interfacial transition zone. So there is no really a very clear, well-defined ITZ. That means I have actually removed the weak link in the concrete. So that is another big advantage, right? So water reduction, but the major problem is the moment we start reducing the water to binder ratio, then the porosity goes down, which is good, but strength also goes up, which is good, but again workability will come down. So, but I also need to have concrete flow like a water so that I can place the concrete really well. Then how do I overcome this? We put a lot of admixtures, which are called high-range water reducing admixtures. Then the moment I put high-range water admixture, then the workability goes up, then I gain a lot of things. But admixture is one of the costly material. So I cannot keep adding very high admixture dosage, and it can also lead to other issues like segregation and other things, right? So this is just an example of picture, basically this acts like a cementitious grout system. You can see that, you don't really see any core segregate, and you get a very homogeneous mix. And even after adding the fibers, it actually is going to flow like a water. So the first typical process is, first we need to design all these binder particles, and then we need to make sure that they are having enough reactivity and the flow is also not going to be compressed. So these are the steps that are involved in how you design your UHPC mix. Then once you are happy with the flow at the material level, then you go ahead and start putting the aggregates and then start evaluating the mechanical properties. So the mechanical properties includes compression test, tension test, flexure test, and we also need to do durability test. And this is the particle size distribution typically that you have in a UHPC. You can see that the maximum size of the particle is limited to 2000 micrometer. That means 2 millimeter. And you typically tend to use cement, microsilica, GGBS, fly ash. And in fly ash also you have a lot of ultrafine fly ash. And then you have alcofine, which is again micro GGBS. Right, so mixing process is this. We first typically we mix the dry materials, and then we add water and some portions of water, high range water reducer. Then we also add a little bit of the synthetic fiber called polypropylene fiber. Because the UHPC has excellent mechanical properties, but the fire resistance is lower than that of a normal concrete. So to tackle the fire resistance, what we do is we add the synthetic fibers so that in the event of fire, these fibers are going to melt and it is going to create a passage for the steam to escape so that you don't get the explosive spalling in this concrete. So we do all those things, and finally we get the final mix, and then we also need to check flow measurements to ensure that it is still flowable and we can place the concrete really well. Right? So these are the steps. So let me just quickly go through some of the applications. Several projects have been completed throughout the world, and we can create a very nice looking facades that we see. In France, some of the museums have this excellent facade, and which is also structural. And then light rate, whatever that you can think of doing it in steel, now I can do it with concrete with a very less cross section. So pedestrian bridges, again, a lot of these things. And bridges, again, strengthening is a big area. We can make precast panels, and the joints can be made with UHPC. All these things are possible. And this is one of the bridges that was done by Longspan in the company based in Pune. On the left, if you look at it, there is a picture that shows the old bridge and the new bridge. And if you look at the old bridge, you have so many supports. And by going for UHPC, what we have done is we are able to reduce the number of supports. And if you look at the new bridge that has been recently constructed in Latur in Maharashtra, if you see, there is only 2 abutments and 1 intermediate support. So you know that in a river, if I can get rid of as many piers and foundations, then the construction goes faster, right? This is myself, you can see the size of the girder, it's almost 2 meter, 2.5 meters, some of the segments are, right? So these are all actually U-shaped, they are also called as bathtub girders. And tunnel lining, again, India, we are doing a lot of tunnels now, and we are also doing a lot of metro works, so you need to have tunnel lining, and tunnel lining is also can be made using UHPC material, and the thickness can come down quite a bit, right? So, and wind turbines, now again, we want to use, renewable energy sources. The moment you go for taller wind turbines, then you can generate energy even in your backyard. So typically, the taller the height of the tower, then you can generate more energy, wind energy. So the only way you can achieve taller towers is by going for this kind of UHPC material with thin shell elements and reduced weight, so that small elements can be done. Of course, challenges are always there, material design. When I'm trying to get more than 150 megapascal, I need to use low water to binder ratio. So the moment I need to have low water to binder ratio, also it should be flowable, like self-compacting concrete. Then we end up putting large admixture, right? So again, large admixture dosage increases the cost of the mix. Then the setting time is going to increase, which we don't want, right? So the mix does not set. So then we have to add accelerator. If you add accelerator, it is going to reduce the flow. And then again, we end up adding more admixture. Then it will have setting issues and then gaining of the mechanical properties will be getting delayed and you will have segregation and other things. So lot of trials and optimization has to be done depending upon what raw materials you use to really get a very good mix of UHPC, right? So cost is also an issue. Several types of fine powders that we use, and most of the important big projects we need to use locally available materials. So when we try to use locally available materials, the material properties are going to change significantly. So we need to really do a lot of trials before we really arrive at consistent properties. So this is a major problem, and scarcity of SCM is also going to be an issue. So we need to really account for it. Okay, so sometimes this entrapped air also will come into picture. So we need to also use air entraining agents sometimes we use, but also we need to remove the air voids that are coming onto the surface by adding some special chemical material. Right, so large scale production is always a big problem because whatever we do it in the lab, we get very good quality. But if you want to scale it to the field, you need to use special high speed mixtures. High torque is really required because the mixing kinetics is very, very important. So we need to make sure that by providing proper energy, we get a very homogeneous mix. And we also need to ensure, because we are looking at low water to binder ratio. We are not looking at a very high water to binder ratio. So you need to put a lot of energy to make sure that you get a correct mix and correct material properties, right? So we need a high speed mixture, and sometimes we need to also add ice cubes so that it's not going to heat up so much and it leads to other cracks. And a number of modifications in the precast site is required before you can actually successfully deploy it in your project. Okay, this is just quick outline of some of the case studies. For example, this Indora-Digori flyover in Nagpur, and we have almost, it's one of the longest flyover with running almost to 2.26 kilometers, two spans, 60 meters and 90 meters, and they have used 78 numbers of UHP FRC girders, and this is going to be the world's longest multiple span UHPC girder. This is the schematic of this layout, and you can see the design methodologies, the cube strength they have used is 155 megapascal, and the pure tensile strength, what they have adopted is 8 megapascal. Flexural strength can be about 25 megapascal. So we are looking at only pure tension, and modulus of elasticity is 50, very high compared to that of normal concrete, all these things. So you can see that these are some of the sections that they have adopted. Even for a 90-meter span, you can look at it, the size of the cross section is very, very small. So that's the advantage of going with this very high strength material, because I can now put more pre-stress, then I can reduce the cross section quite significantly, right? All right, so these are some of the construction methodologies. So you make these small elements in the factory, and then you take it to the site, and then you assemble them, and then take it out and put it between the piers. So that's a very simple. So you can see the cranes are actually launching the girders between the piers. And then finally, once all these things are done, the deck is casted like what we do normally. And you can see another one in Pune, very heavy traffic interchange. They were looking at between UHPC and steel. Now, wherever steel is an attractive option, UHPC can become even more attractive option. So that is what it is. With UHPC FRC, the cost was lesser, and they were able to complete this particular interchange at 40 days, and you get high immediate cost. Disadvantages of steel superstructures are this, long maintenance cost, and traffic closure also is important. So in a very heavy, important interchange, we cannot have traffic closure. So you put a lot of inconvenience to the people. So going for this kind of technology actually helps. And this is the, if you imagine, if you've been to Pune, you can see myself, I'm standing, the kind of traffic. Such locations, if you're going to take 3 months, 4 months for completing it, it is going to be very, very difficult. So with this technology, they were able to complete that erection in 40 days, and the entire construction was done in 40 days. So there is a tremendous savings. And you can see the transportation of girder, U-girder. Again, you need to have special trucks to transport such long elements. That's also we need to plan it very carefully. So you can see, it actually looks like a steel girder. This is actually a concrete UHPC girder. It's not actually steel girder. You can see the finish and things, right? So anyway, let me conclude. And so in summary, we can say UHPC has a tremendous opportunities for different applications in construction. And because I'm going to get more durability, UHPC is going to be more sustainable and durable in harsh environment, and it is a more viable solution for retrofitting. And buildings, you can also have composite columns that can help in optimizing the needs. Because now in Hyderabad alone, I know that there are more than 30 projects right now ongoing which are more than 50 stories in tall. The moment I go for tall buildings, my compressive strength of the concrete has to go up. Otherwise, my section sizes will become huge. So for that, optimizing the cost, my composite column can be a very attractive option. However, as I've told you, a proper mixed design care should be done, and a lot of trials have to be done before we can confidently use this consistently for large projects. So acknowledgements, I would like to thank all my students, and once again, thanks to ICI team for having invited me. It is always a pleasure to visit such events. So with that, thank you for the opportunity. If you have any questions, you can maybe, I don't know how much I'm doing well with time, one or two questions, or maybe we can discuss during the dinner, right? So with that, I would like to thank you for your patient listening.
Yes, if there are any questions, one or two questions I think we can have. If there are any doubts, any questions from our audience over here. No questions? Which means you have thoroughly briefed everyone.
Which means they have understood whatever I've told. So that's a good thing. Thank you.
Fully understood, 100%. Thank you so much, Dr. S. Surya Prakash. Can we give a big round of applause for that enlightening session by Dr. S. Surya Prakash from the Department of Civil Engineering at IIT Hyderabad. Thank you so much, sir. Now, we can't just leave Dr. Surya Prakash without anything in his hands. We definitely have to shower our appreciation, our respect, and our love for him coming all the way from Hyderabad to here. They were saying that he came yesterday itself to ensure that everything is done well. So for your time, for sharing your knowledge and experience with us, let me invite Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, our chairman of ICI Calicut Center, and Engineer Punos P. John from Ultratech Cement Limited to kindly come on stage. Dr. Surya Prakash requesting you to please join us on the stage to receive a token. I also invite Engineer Shaju, the immediate past chairman of ICI Calicut, to join us on stage to hand over a token of appreciation to Dr. S. Surya Prakash, who just gave such an extraordinary presentation. Thank you so much, Dr. S. Surya Prakash, for that absolutely wonderful session. And now it is time to move on to the parts that all of you are eagerly waiting for. It is time for the awards and recognitions. So the knowledge part is over. Now it is time to recognize the extraordinary achievements that all of you have accomplished in the field of concrete, in the field of construction. We all know the awards are a perfect pedestal of honor to some of the exemplary work done in our industry. And we have some noteworthy nominations and winners tonight. But before we announce the deserving winners, let us introduce you to the jury members for taking their time out to shortlist the best entries. അപ്പം നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു 150 നോമിനേഷൻസ് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിന് വിന്നേഴ്സിനെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ വളരെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഏറ്റവും ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ അപ്രീഷിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് ജൂറി മെമ്പേഴ്സിനെയാണ്. ആൻഡ് ഹിയർ ഇസ് a video of our jury members on screen. And to honor our jury members, I kindly request Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Chairman of ICI Calicut Center, and Mr. Dilip Kumar, Territory Sales Head, Mr. Shamsheer, Territory Sales Head, and Mr. Hemant Kumar, Regional Head, Technical, to kindly come on stage. Yes, these are the jury members of ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Now I invite Mr. Dilip Kumar, the Territory Sales Head, and Mr. Shamsheer, Territory Sales Head, Mr. Hemant Kumar, Regional Head Technical, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Chairman ICI Calicut Center, to kindly come on the dais to hand over a token of appreciation to these jury members. It is time to invite our jury members on stage. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. ആർക്കിടെക്ട് മഹിമ മലയത്ത്, എഞ്ചിനീയർ ചാർലി ജെ തോമസ്, എഞ്ചിനീയർ ചിത്ര EV, എഞ്ചിനീയർ ജയറാം, എഞ്ചിനീയർ ജൽജിത് P, എഞ്ചിനീയർ മനോജ് V, എഞ്ചിനീയർ ജാബിർ T, എഞ്ചിനീയർ രാജേഷ് കുഞ്ഞപ്പൻ, കയ്യടി വന്നുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കട്ടെ. ഡോക്ടർ ഹിമശ്രീ PR, എഞ്ചിനീയർ ഷാജു K, എഞ്ചിനീയർ അഫ്സൽ M Abbas, and engineer Sajid Bhaskar. These are the eminent jury members who took the decision for the winners from so many nominations. They shortlisted and decided who are the winners for this year's ICI Ultratech Awards. A token of appreciation to our jury members from Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, our chairman. Thank you so much to each and every jury member for their contribution in helping us decide the winners. Mr. Dilip Kumar, Mr. Shamsheer, Mr. Hemant, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar handing over the mementos to our eminent jury members. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience to go through all the nominations, judge them on specific criteria, and decide the winners. On behalf of the Indian Concrete Institute Calicut Center, on behalf of Ultratech Cement Limited, thank you so much to each and every jury member of the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Now we can have a group photo with all the jury members. Now that the mementos are distributed, it is time for a group photo. Yes, our eminent jury members, panel of jury members, together holding their memento of appreciation and standing for a group photo. Thank you so much once again. Requesting our chairman, Sajid sir, to kindly be on stage. All the other dignitaries can move down from the dais. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the segment that all of you have been eagerly waiting for. The awards, the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 is going to begin. Are you ready? Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we begin the awards? Yes, thank you so much. So, the first category of award is for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. So we will be seeing on screen the first category of awards, which is the award for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. And to announce the winner of the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award, I kindly request our keynote speaker, Dr. S. Surya Prakash, to please come on stage to do the honors of announcing the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. Who better than our keynote speaker, Professor from the Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Hyderabad, is going to do the honors of announcing the winner of the Outstanding Concrete Engineer at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. And here comes the envelope with the result for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. Over to Dr. Surya Prakash.
Yeah, the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award goes to Dr. J. Sudha Kumar. Many congratulations.
Yes, hearty congratulations.
Hearty congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Surya Prakash, for announcing the winner, which is Dr. J. Sudha Kumar. I now request Engineer Jairam C., the Vice Chairman of ICI Calicut Center, to read out the citation for Dr. J. Sudha Kumar.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'll directly go to my duty. Engineer J. Sudha Kumar, born on 25th May 1959 in Pathanamthitta, Kerala, is a civil engineer, researcher, and academic specializing in building technology, construction management, and ferrocement structural systems. He completed his BSc Engineering in Civil Engineering with distinction from the College of Engineering Trivandrum under Kerala University in 1981, followed by an MTech in Building Technology and Construction Management from Indian Institute of Technology, Madras in 1983, graduating with distinction. He earned his PhD in 1992 from IIT Madras for his doctoral work titled Structural, Thermal and Durability Studies on Ferrocement Roofing Elements, which contributed to the understanding and performance evaluation of ferrocement-based roofing systems. Engineer Sudha Kumar began his academic career at the National Institute of Technology, Calicut, formerly Regional Engineering College, Calicut, in 1983. Over 4 decades at NIT Calicut, he served in progressive academic roles, including lecturer from 1983 to 1998, assistant professor from 1998 to 2005, and then associate professor, then professor from 2006 to 2023, and professor HAG from 2023 to 2024. His teaching and research contributions span structural materials, ferrocement technology, construction management, and building practices adapted for tropical environments. From 2014 to 2016, he served as professor in the Architectural Engineering Department at King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals at Saudi Arabia, an institution ranked within the global top 150, where he contributed to teaching, curriculum development, and research collaboration in advanced construction systems. In addition to his academic career, Engineer Sudha Kumar has industrial experience as consultant project manager at Design Concepts, Dubai, UAE, from 2008 to 2009, working on private sector construction planning and project management. Actually, he is also a teacher to me during my postgraduate diploma in construction management in NIT, and he taught me softwares like Primavera, MS Projects, and many other softwares related to project management. His professional affiliations include life membership in the Indian Society for Technical Education, ISTE, and Indian Concrete Institute. Across his career, he has been recognized for his expertise in structural materials durability studies and construction management education. Now, in recognition of his immense contribution to the concrete industry and academics, Indian Concrete Institute Calicut Center is proud to present the ICI Ultratech Award 2025 for Outstanding Concrete Engineer to Engineer J. Sudhakumar during the Concrete Day celebrations on 21st November 2025 at Calicut, Kerala, India. Thank you.
Here comes requesting Engineer Punnos also to join us on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, with a thunderous round of applause, let us welcome Dr. J. Sudhakumar, the recipient of the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് വേണം നമുക്ക് അദ്ദേഹത്തെ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാൻ. What an outstanding career. 4 decades in NIT Calicut, after which he was teaching in top global institutions in Saudi Arabia. Here is the memento being handed over by Dr. S. Surya Prakash, a Punnada being adorned by the chairman of ICI Calicut Center, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, and the citation being handed over by Engineer Punnos from Ultratech Cement. Hearty congratulations, Dr. J. Sudhakumar, the recipient of the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award. Sir, we would like to request you to deliver your acceptance speech. I'm sure all of us are eagerly waiting to hear your words of wisdom.
Good evening. I'm very happy that I was selected as the Outstanding Concrete Engineer for this year. And as all of you know, I am always associated with the ICI. I am attending all the functions, all technical talks, etc. And today, incidentally, in my biodata, they have mentioned 1 year consultant project manager at Design Concepts, Dubai. Incidentally, today I met the CEO of Design Concept here, Sri Abhi, and that's a very great moment for me. After 2008, I did not meet him, and today it was a surprise. And of course, today he is also getting some award that I am not going to disclose now. Also, there are several other award winners. And coming to ICI, Sajid Bhaskar is my very old student, very active. And as you know now, he is doing his PhD at NIT Calicut. And professor from IIT Hyderabad, Surya Prakash, and Engineer Punnos. Professor Surya Prakash, I am happy, the same area was ultra high performance concrete, and his presentation also was excellent. Now, I thank all the office bearers of ICI once again, and I congratulate them for arranging such functions every year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. J. Sudhakumar. A speech filled with wisdom and humility. Thank you so much. Very heartening to see that the personality from Design Concepts is sitting over here, and you met him today after so many years. So congratulations once again. Requesting our dignitaries to remain on stage as we announce the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Young. So the young recipient of the Outstanding Concrete Engineer, and let us have the AV for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Young. Ladies and gentlemen, who will be the recipient of the Outstanding Young Concrete Engineer? And the award goes to Dr. Sudha Das. Hearty congratulations, Dr. Sudha Das, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. Hearty congratulations, Dr. Sudha Das. Requesting you to kindly join us on stage to receive the award for the Outstanding Young Concrete Engineer. Let us welcome Dr. Sudha Das with a big round of applause. also requesting Dr. Sudha's family to accompany her. I believe her family has also joined us today. It's a proud moment, not only for Dr. Sudha, for the entire family as well. So requesting the proud husband to also join Dr. Sudha. And they're in matching colors today. Renduperum nalloru blue shade ittittaan vandirikkunna. Please requesting Dr. Sudha and her better half to please join us on stage to receive the Outstanding Young Concrete Engineer Award for the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Hearty congratulations, Dr. Sudha Das. Here is Dr. Surya Prakash handing over the award to Dr. Sudha. Congratulations, ma'am. The Punnada and the award. Congratulations, Dr. Sudha Das. On a personal note, very happy that women engineers are also receiving awards for such prestigious titles. Congratulations, thank you so much, Dr. Surya Prakash. Thank you so much, Engineer Punnos, for handing over the award. And once again, congratulations to Dr. Sudha Das. So even for the outstanding concrete engineer, it is Dr. Sudha Kumar, and for the young engineer, it is Dr. Sudha Das. The word Sudha is, the word of the day or the name of the day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next category of awards, which is the award for the outstanding concrete structure in the category of infrastructure projects. So our next category is outstanding concrete structure in the category of infrastructure projects. Can we have the AV for that, please? And to announce the winner, I invite Engineer Jibin, representing Grace. I also invite Engineer Jairam C, the Vice Chairman of ICI Calicut. Jairam Sirde ഒരു മെന്റർ ഒരു ടീച്ചറിനാണ് ഇന്ന് അവാർഡ് കിട്ടിയത്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സജിത് സാറുടെ ടീച്ചറുമാണെന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞു. വളരെ സന്തോഷം. അപ്പോൾ എഞ്ചിനീയർ ജിബിൻ representing Grace and Engineer Jairam C, the Vice Chairman of ICI Calicut, are joining us on stage to announce the winner of the outstanding concrete structure in the category of infrastructure projects. The finalists are being shown on screen, and the winner is going to be announced by Engineer Jibin representing Grace.
TC Road, Kasaragod.
TC Road, Kasaragod is the winner of the outstanding concrete structure in the category of infrastructure projects. The owner is NHAI Structural Consultant, Engineer Siddhartha Chatterjee, Project Manager, Engineer Rajesh Gupta, and the contractor ULCCS Limited. Requesting all the representatives to kindly come on stage. Congratulations, TC Road, Kasaragod. Owner is NHAI. Structural Consultant, Engineer Siddhartha Chatterjee. Engineer Jibin representing Grace, handing over the award. The Structural Consultant, Engineer Siddhartha Chatterjee. Congratulations. Project Manager, Engineer Rajesh Gupta. Hearty congratulations. And the contractor, ULCCS Limited, Uralungal Labour Contract Cooperative Society. Congratulations. Thank you, Engineer Jibin. Thank you, Engineer Jairam. The next category of awards is for the outstanding concrete structure in the category of residential apartments. Infrastructure projects കഴിഞ്ഞു, അടുത്തത് residential apartments ആണ്. And winner announce ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് I'm requesting Architect Prasoon representing IIA to kindly come on stage. Also inviting Engineer Kala CP, the Secretary of ICI Calicut, to join us on stage. So the next category is outstanding concrete structure in the category of residential apartments. And to announce the winner, we have Architect Prasoon representing IIA. And from ICI Calicut Center, we have Engineer Kala CP, who beautifully welcomed this August gathering. It is time to announce the outstanding concrete structure in the category of residential apartments. And Architect Prasoon, representing IIA, will do the honors.
The award goes to Kalyan Courtyard.
Kalyan Courtyard is the winner of the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartments category. The owner, Mr. Karthik Ramani. Architect, Architect Vaishak Joseph. Engineer Shamir Mehtar. And contractor, Mr. Shaibu P. Requesting all these dignitaries to kindly come on stage. Congratulations, Kalyan Courtyard, for being the winner of the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartments category. Requesting Architect Prasoon to hand over the award to the owner, Mr. Karthik Ramani. Congratulations. The architect, Architect Vaishak Joseph. Hearty congrats, what an honor to receive the award at this prestigious function. The Engineer Shamir Mehtar. And the contractor, Mr. Shaibu P. Congratulations, Kalyan Courtyard, for receiving the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartment category. അടുത്തത് outstanding concrete structure commercial category ലാണ്. നമ്മുടെ infrastructure projects കഴിഞ്ഞു, residential apartments കഴിഞ്ഞു, ഇനി commercial category outstanding concrete structure award ആർക്കാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത്? അത് അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. Engineer Harris representing Lensfed. Let us give a big round of applause. സ്റ്റേജിലേക്ക് വരുമ്പോൾ നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് അവരെ നമുക്ക് വെൽക്കം ചെയ്യാം. പല റെപ്യൂട്ടഡ് ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻസ് റെപ്രസെന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന വ്യക്തികളാണ് ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. So Engineer Harris representing Lensfed, and I also invite Engineer Jabir T, the Joint Secretary of ICI Calicut, to join Engineer Harris from Lensfed. It is time to announce the outstanding concrete structure in the commercial category. Requesting Engineer Harris to do the honors of announcing the winner.
The winner of Lulu Mall, Calicut.
Lulu Shopping Mall, Calicut is the winner of the outstanding concrete structure in the commercial category. The owner, Lulu Shopping Mall Private Limited. Architect is Design Concepts. Engineer Babu Verghese. And contractor, PMK Contractors Private Limited. Requesting the representatives to kindly come on stage. Lulu Shopping Mall. Design Concepts is the architect. Engineer Babu Verghese is the engineer. PMK Contractors Private Limited is the contractor. Requesting Engineer Harris to kindly do the honors of handing over the award for the outstanding concrete structure commercial to Lulu Shopping Mall, Calicut. We also request the recipient of the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award, Dr. Sudha Kumar, to please join us on stage. because he was also part of the designing of this mall, it seems. So let us welcome Dr. Sudha Kumar as well. Hearty congratulations, Lulu Shopping Mall, Calicut, for the outstanding concrete structure commercial. Design Concepts, Engineer Babu Verghese and PMK Contractors receiving the award. Thank you so much to Engineer Harris and Engineer Jabirti for handing over the awards. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the next category of awards, we know that apart from Indian Concrete Institute Calicut Center, there is one other integral part of this event, and that is Ultratech Cements. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം ഇന്ത്യയിലെ #1 cement brand ആണ് Ultratech Cement. ഇന്ത്യയിൽ മാത്രമല്ല, they are known globally. They are the most recommended cement brand. They are the largest manufacturer of grey cement, ready-mix concrete and white cement in India, and one of the leading cement producers around the world. It is the only cement company outside China to have more than 190 million ton capacity within a single country. So to talk more about Ultratech Cement Limited, we have the presence of Engineer Punos P. John, the Zonal Head Technical of Ultratech Cement Limited. So he's going to deliver a presentation for us. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് എഞ്ചിനീയർ പുനോസ് സാറെ വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം.
Thank you, Anita. You covered half my presentation, so I'll be pretty brief. Very briefly, I'll run you through a few slides to introduce our company, Ultratech Cement, to you. Yeah. Ultratech Cement is a part of Aditya Birla Group. Now, Aditya Birla Group is a premium global conglomerate, a USD 67 billion conglomerate, market cap of USD 112 billion. 42% of the group's revenues come from overseas operations across 6 continents and 41 countries. Group has almost more than 600 plus state-of-the-art manufacturing units globally, and it's anchored by a whopping 227,000 employees globally. And we have a customer base of 300 million plus. These are the group companies of Aditya Birla Group, starting with Ultratech Cement, Grasim Industries, Hindalco Industries, Aditya Birla Capital, Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance, some fashion companies of Aditya Birla, and Vodafone Idea. Some of these companies are global leaders, and most of them are India leaders as well. Talking about Ultratech Cement, these are the verticals of Ultratech Cement. Very briefly, I'll touch upon them. The core business is of grey cement. Ultratech Cement, the core business is grey cement, and I'm very happy to share an information with all of you. The recent data which got published declares that Ultratech Cement is the world's largest cement selling company. And it's the second largest cement company globally on installed capacity, and both these numbers are outside of China. Now, this could be achieved only because we had support of partners like you, all you engineers, architects, builders, contractors, our individual house builders. So I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for being a partner to Ultratech's growth story. Along with the Grey Cement, we have moved into something called solutions journey. That means in a construction journey, everything that is required as far as product is concerned and some services are concerned should be available with Ultratech. So for that, we have Ultratech Building Products. It has got a range of specialty building products deployed from foundation to finish. We are the leaders in India for Ultratech for concrete, ready-mix concrete. So we have almost, this number has crossed 400 now, 400 ready-mix concrete plants producing normal concrete and value-added concrete, including ultra-high performance concrete, which a keynote speaker covered today evening, very beautifully, sir. And then we have Ultratech Building Solutions. These are format stores. We have almost 4,600 plus stores pan-India. The look and feel of these stores are same. When an individual house builder walks into one of these stores, he gets everything in terms of product and services for his construction. Birla White, it's an iconic brand. We all know that. And we also have a hyper-local digital platform called UTech by Ultratech. So when an individual house builder logs into this platform, he gets almost all the services and products that are required for construction. The vision of the company is to be the leader in building solutions, and we want to, and the mission is, or we want to achieve it through innovation, sustainability, customer centricity, and team empowerment. A journey we started in 1983 with 1 million ton plant in Karnataka. And today, as we speak, we are almost at 192 million tons. And with the projects that are in pipeline, by 2028, we would be 242 million tons per annum. I'll just touch upon few products which came up in the recent past in our solutions journey. We came out with some tile fixo, that is tile adhesives. Almost 16 new products came out on this. And these tile adhesives are there for all types of stones, ceramic, vitrified, natural stones, glass mosaics. For all these products are available. We also came out with a product called Ultratech PU2K product. It's a 2-component based PU adhesive that can be used on metal, plywood, drywall, and rubber. We came out with few grouts as required by some construction sites, both 2-component and 3-component grouts. A product called Tile Fixo Rapid. It's a 2-component epoxy spot bond, and that again can be used on plywood, metal, drywall, and rubber. This product we came out with, that is Top Shield, a product that needs to be applied on the top surface, which reduces the temperature and also gives you waterproofing. We would request all of you, I'll urge all of you to please use these products and give us feedback so that we can make it the best in the industry. Touching upon the ESG of Ultratech, on the sustainability part, we intend to be net carbon emission zero by 2050. By 2030, 85% of the power will be green power, and by 2050, 100% will be green power only. We are 5 times water positive, and we follow a principle of no net loss and circular economy. Just to give some numbers on this, on the green energy roadway that we've had. So the waste heat recovery system, something that we started from FY19, we were at 6%. We are able to recover almost 20% by now, and we intend to go up to 25% by FY30. We also partner with IGBC for green building certification as IGBC Nest and IGBC Nest Plus. These are some of the criteria that are required to be fulfilled to get into IGBC certification. Talking about Ultratech CSR initiatives, we are there in healthcare, education, and sustainable livelihood. In healthcare, we would have touched the lives of almost 9 million people. In education, we would have touched the lives of almost 1.58 lakh students. And in sustainable livelihood, almost 11,000 plus people have been benefited by Ultratech CSR program. Some of the iconic projects that Ultratech has been associated with in terms of cement supplier and also solution provider, it's here. These are some of the projects that we have been associated with, not only as cement supplier, but also as solution provider. Yeah. So I conclude here. Appreciate your patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Engineer Punus, for that excellent presentation. I think he deserves a big round of applause because he represents a brand that is the world's largest selling cement brand. And we also should be proud to associate ourselves with such a brand. Thank you so much, Engineer Punus, for that presentation and showing us the scope, the wide reach of Ultratech cements across the world. And lovely to see the CSR activities touching so many lives. Lovely to see the excellent projects that they are associated with, not only as providers of cement, but as solution providers as well. Thank you so much, Engineer Punus. And now, ladies and gentlemen, shall we move on to the next category of awards? Yes, ellarum agamshoda kaathirikkana. Next category of awards is the Best Built House. Best Built House. Sajid sir നേരത്തെ presidential speech പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു ICI Calicut Center എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് മലപ്പുറം, കാലിക്കറ്റ്, വയനാട്, കണ്ണൂർ, കാസർഗോഡ് ജില്ലകളെല്ലാം നമ്മുടെ സ്കോപ്പിൽ വരും. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ജില്ലകളിലെല്ലാം ആയിട്ട് ഏറ്റവും ബെസ്റ്റ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഹൗസിനുള്ള അവാർഡാണ് കൊടുക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. Now we are going to start with Malappuram district. Sajid sir, your duty again as a chairman of ICI Calicut Center to be on stage all the time. And along with Sajid sir, I also invite Mr. Mustafa representing Rensfed and Engineer Saju S, the treasurer of ICI Calicut. Now can we have the AV for the best built house for Malappuram district? These are the finalists for the best built house of Malappuram. So many beautiful finalists. These are the finalist nominations. ഒരുപാട് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിന്ന് ഫൈനലിസ്റ്റിനെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്തതാണ്. Yes, so those were the finalists. To announce the winner, I request Mr. Mustafa representing Rensfed. I also invite Engineer Saju S, the treasurer of ICI Calicut, to kindly join us. Mr. Mustafa from Rensfed is going to do the honors.
Award winner is Calicut Malappuram.
Congratulations, Calicut Malappuram, the best built house of Malappuram district at the ICI Ultratech Awards. Architect Asadullah Ibrahim. Engineer Shihar K. Naha, and the contractor Miss IN Project. Congratulations, Calicut Malappuram. Requesting Mr. Mustafa and Engineer Saju along with our chairman, Engineer Sajid, to hand over the award. Architect Asadullah Ibrahim receiving the award for the best built house in Malappuram district. Congratulations. Engineer Shihar K. Naha, the engineer for this beautiful house. Calicut from Malappuram district. Best built house. And the contractor IN Project. Congratulations to all the representatives of Calicut, the best built house from Malappuram district at the ICI Ultratech Awards. Thank you, Mr. Mustafa. Thank you, Engineer Saju, for handing over the awards. Next is the best built house for Calicut district. Can we have the AV for the best built house for Calicut district, please? We are going to be showing the finalists for the best built house for Calicut district. From many nominations, These are the finalists for the Best Built House for Calicut District. These are the finalists for the Best Built House in Calicut District. And to announce the winners, I request Engineer Subair Kolakadan representing Builders Association of India, BAI. I also invite Engineer Gopalakrishnan, an executive member of ICI Calicut, to join us on stage. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് എഞ്ചിനീയർ സുബൈർ കൊലക്കാടനെയും എഞ്ചിനീയർ ഗോപാലകൃഷ്ണൻ സാറേയും വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. It is time to announce the winner of the Best Built House for Calicut District. So many beautiful houses, tight competition. Here is Engineer Subair announcing the winner.
Award goes to Maiji Hadik.
Maiji Hadika is the winner of the Best Built House for Calicut District. The proud owner, Mr. A.K. Shaji, the architect, Architect Shiju Pareed NR, the engineer, Engineer Jebin Kim, the structural consultant, Engineer Davis, and the contractor, Engineer Shaibu. Requesting all the representatives for the house, Maiji Hadika, to kindly come on stage. Congratulations to the proud owner, Mr. A.K. Shaji, the architect, Architect Shiju Pareed, Engineer Jebin K, structural consultant, Engineer Davis, and contractor, Engineer Shaibu. Congratulations, Maiji Hadika, the Best Built House for Calicut District at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. കയ്യടി നമുക്ക് കൊടുത്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കാം. They really deserve it. Congratulations to the visionary minds, the creative minds behind this beautiful house. Once again, hearty congratulations, Maiji Hadika, for receiving the prize for the Best Built House for Calicut District. Thank you, Engineer Subair. Thank you, Engineer Gopalakrishnan, for handing over the awards. Next is the award for the Best Built House for Wayanad District. And let us have the AV for the Best Built House for Wayanad District. And let us see who the finalists are. Best Built House for Wayanad District, and the finalists are saw the finalists. Now it is time to announce the winner. And to do the honors of announcing the winner, I request Engineer Ramesh KP, representing Engineers Forum, to kindly join us on stage. I also request Engineer Divya, the executive member of ICI Calicut, to also join us on stage. Engineer Ramesh KP, representing Engineers Forum. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് എഞ്ചിനീയർ രമേഷിനെയും എഞ്ചിനീയർ ദിവ്യനെയും വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പോൾ ആരായിരിക്കും വിന്നർ? എനി ഗെസ്സസ് ഫ്രം ദി ഓഡിയൻസ്? നോമിനേഷൻസ് ഫൈനലിസ്റ്റിനെ എല്ലാവരും കണ്ടു. എനി ഗെസ്സസ്? ആരായിരിക്കും വിന്നർ? വയനാട് ജില്ലയിൽ നിന്നുള്ള ബെസ്റ്റ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഹൗസ്. റിക്വസ്റ്റിംഗ് എഞ്ചിനീയർ രമേഷ് ടു ഡു ദി ഓണേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് അനൗൺസിംഗ് ദി വിന്നർ.
Stack Villa.
Stack Villa is the winner of the best built house from Wayanad district. Hearty congratulations. The owner, Mr. and Mrs. Abdul Rahim and Rasina PK. The architect, Architect Abdul Nazir. The structural engineer, Dr. Chandrakaran, and engineer Jasira Nishan and Fida Nazreen. The contractor, Mr. Prakashan P. Requesting the proud owners, Mr. and Mrs. Abdul Rahim K. and Rasina PK. The architect, Architect Abdul Nasir. Structural engineer, Dr. Chandrakaran. And his associates, Engineer Jasira Nishan and Engineer Fida Nazreen. The contractor, Mr. M. Prakashan P. Here is Engineer Ramesh KP handing over the award to Stack Villa. Hearty congratulations, Stack Villa, the best built house for Wayanad district. Congratulations once again to Stack Villa Wayanad for the best built house in Wayanad district. The proud owners, Mr. and Mrs. Abdul Rahim and K. and Rasina PK. The architect, Architect Abdul Nazir. Structural engineer, Dr. Chandrakaran. Contractor, Mr. Prakashan. Thank you, Engineer Ramesh KP and Engineer Divya, for handing over the awards. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to announce the best built house of Kannur district. Let us play the AV for the best built house for Kannur district and see who the finalists are. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the finalists for the best built house in Kannur district. Requesting Engineer Jayakumar, representing Institution of Engineers, Calicut chapter, and Engineer Abdul Latif, the executive member of ICI Calicut Center, to kindly come on stage to do the honors of announcing the winner of the best built house for Kannur district. You can see the finalists being displayed on screen. Any guesses who the winner is for best built house from Kannur district? Here is Engineer Jayakumar, representing Institution of Engineers, Calicut chapter, announcing the awards.
The winner is Baitul Shab.
Villa number 23, Baitul Shab, is the winner of the best built house from Kannur district. The proud owner, Mr. Shahab PTP, the architect, Architect Liju and Architect Vipin, the structural engineer, Engineer Abdullah Ababi and the contractor, Mr. Rashid TV. Hearty congratulations, Villa 23, Baitul Shab, for receiving the best built house of Kannur district. Requesting the beautiful family of Mr. Shahab as well to join us on stage. Coincidentally, Nyani Veedinda housewarming Kannur poitunda because Mr. Shahab is a very good friend of mine. We are associates from an organization called BNI. I have attended the housewarming and it's such a heartening moment to see that they are receiving the award. Hearty congratulations, Mr. Shahab PTP, for receiving the award for the best built house of Kannur district. The architects, Architect Liju and Vipin, receiving the award for the best built house of Kannur district. The structural engineer, Engineer Abdullah Ababi. Congratulations. And the contractor, Mr. Rashid TV. Congratulations to the owner and the people behind designing this beautiful house. We can now take a group photo and the audience can give a nice round of applause. Hearty congratulations, Mr. Shahab and family, the architects and structural engineers and the contractors behind Villa 23, Baitul Shab. Hearty congratulations once again. And now it is time to move on to the best built house for the district of Kasaragod. Can we have the AV for the best built house for Kasaragod district? I request Engineer Baiju PB representing Association of Engineers and Engineer Jeljit, Executive Member of ICI Calicut Center, to kindly come on stage to do the honors of announcing the winner. These are the finalists for the best built house for Kasaragod district. Yes, it is time to announce the winner for the best built house of Kasaragod district. We have Engineer Baiju PB representing Association of Engineers and representing ICI Calicut Center. We have Engineer Jeljit, who is an executive member.
The winner is Dappiveed.
Dappiveed is the winner of the best built house from Kasaragod district. The proud owner, Mr. Gopalakrishnan Nair, the architect, Architect Shinu KP, are here to receive the award. Congratulations, Dappiveed, the best built house of Kasaragod district. Engineer Baiju handing over the award to Mr. Gopalakrishnan Nair, the owner, and Architect Shinu KP. Congratulations, Dappiveed, Kasaragod. A group photo. Congratulations and thank you so much, Engineer Baiju PB and Engineer Jeljit, for handing over the awards. It is now time. Appo best built house category kainyu ella jillagalum nammal cover idu. Hearty congratulations to the winners, the proud owners, the architects, the structural engineers and the contractors behind it. It is now time to announce the best student chapter under Calicut Center. നമ്മൾ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ ജനറേഷനെ ബിൽഡപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരിക എന്നുള്ളതും ICIൻ്റെ ഒരു ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അത് നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻറ്റ് ചാപ്റ്റേഴ്സിൽ ബെസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റുഡൻറ്റ് ചാപ്റ്ററിനുള്ള അവാർഡാണ് കൊടുക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ക്യാൻ വി ഹാവ് ദ AV for the best student chapter, please. And to announce the winner, I kindly request Engineer Santosh, representing Structural Engineers Association, and Engineer Matthew Sebastian, Executive Member of ICI Calicut Center, to kindly come on stage. Aarayirikkum best student chapter among the engineering colleges in the region? Which is the most promising student chapter under ICI Calicut Center? To announce the winner, we have Engineer Santosh, representing Structural Engineers Association.
The winner is GEC Kannur.
Government College of Engineering, Kannur is the winner of the best student chapter under Calicut Center. Requesting the head of the department and students of Government College of Engineering, Kannur, to kindly come on stage. Hearty congratulations to the Government College of Engineering, Kannur. കുറച്ച് ജോഷോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് സ്റ്റേജിലേക്ക് വരാൻ നമ്മുടെ യങ് എഞ്ചിനീയേഴ്സ് ആണ്, ഫ്യൂച്ചർ എഞ്ചിനീയേഴ്സ് ആണ്. ഇവിടെ എല്ലാവരും ഭയങ്കര സീരിയസ് ആയിട്ടൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഡാൻസ് കളിച്ചും ഓടിച്ചാടി സ്റ്റേജിലേക്കൊക്കെ വരാം. It's a time for celebration. Your hard work has given a result. Your active participation in ICI activities. Engineer Matthew Sebastian, adorning the Panada, Engineer Santosh, giving the award to the HOD and students of Government College of Engineering, Kannur. Hearty congratulations. Nalloru kayyadi kodukam. These are the future torch bearers of concrete industry, of engineering industry. Thank you, Santosh sir. Thank you, Engineer Matthews, for handing over the award. എന്തായാലും കണ്ണൂർ ജില്ലയിലെ ബെസ്റ്റ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഹൗസ് കണ്ണൂർ തന്നെയാണ്, കണ്ണൂർ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് കോളേജ് തന്നെയാണ് ബെസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റുഡൻറ് ചാപ്റ്റർ ആയിട്ട് ഫൈനൽ വിന്നർ ആയിരിക്കുന്നത്. അടുത്തത്, the next category of award is for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. So, can we have the AV, the video for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete? And to announce the winner, I request Engineer Charlie J. Thomas, representing Institute of Valuers, to kindly come on stage. I also request Engineer Srijit, Executive Member of ICI Calicut Center, to please join us in handing over the award for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. We saw the nominations. Here is Engineer Charlie J. Thomas and Engineer Srijit, Executive Member of ICI Calicut Center. Coming on stage, നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് അവരെ വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. And the winner is
Dr. Sharavanan S.
Dr. Sharavanan S, NIT Calicut. Also requesting his guide, Dr. Robin Davis P, to be on the dais. The guide of Dr. Sharavanan S, Dr. Robin, is also requested to be on the dais. Congratulations, Dr. Sharavanan S. for receiving the award for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. Requesting Dr. Sharavanan and his guide, Dr. Robin Davis P, to be on the dais. Congratulations, Dr. Sharavanan S, NIT Calicut, for receiving the award for the outstanding thesis. Now that was for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. Next is outstanding master's thesis in the field of concrete. And let us have the AV for the outstanding master's thesis in the field of concrete, Calicut Center. To announce the award, I request Engineer Shaiju Nair, Secretary of ICI Kochi, and Engineer Afzal M. Abbas, Executive Member of ICI Calicut Center, to kindly come on stage. അപ്പോൾ ICI കൊച്ചിയിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് എഞ്ചിനീയർ ഷൈജു നായർ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹത്തെ നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ICI Calicut Center റെപ്രസെന്റ് ചെയ്ത് we have Engineer Afzal M. Abbas. Now the winner for the outstanding master's thesis.
Engineer Arya CR.
Engineer Arya CR, Government Engineering College, Kozhikode, is the winner of the outstanding master's thesis, requesting her guide, Dr. Rahmatullah Naufal E, to please be on the dais. Engineer Arya CR and her proud guide, Dr. Rahmatullah Naufal E, coming on stage to receive the award for the outstanding master's thesis in the field of concrete. Congratulations, Engineer Arya CR and her guide, Dr. Rahmatullah Naufal. Thank you, Engineer Shaiju Nair. Thank you, Engineer Afzal. The next category of awards is for the outstanding bachelor's thesis in the field of concrete, Calicut Center. Let us see the AV for the outstanding bachelor's thesis in the field of concrete. And to announce the award, I request Engineer KV Vinod and Engineer G. Shvenmarat, the past chairman of ICI Calicut Center, to kindly come on stage. These are the past chairmen of ICI Calicut Center coming on stage. Can we give them a big round of applause? Engineer KV Vinod and Engineer Jeesh. The winner for outstanding bachelor's thesis is...
The award goes to Vidhu Krishnan and
Karthik Kumar and Sri Hari MP.
Engineer Vidhu Krishnan, Engineer Karthik S. Kumar, Engineer Sri Hari MP from NIT Calicut. Requesting their guide, Engineer Risha Bharat K, to also be on the dais. Their proud guide, Engineer Risha Bharat K, is also requested to be on the dais. ഗൈഡ് കയറിയിട്ട് ഞങ്ങൾ കയറൂ എന്നാണ് അവരുടെ സ്റ്റാൻഡ്. അപ്പൊ ഐശ്വര്യമായിട്ട് അവരുടെ ഗൈഡ് എഞ്ചിനീയർ ഈഷ ഭരത് കെ വേദിയിലേക്ക് കയറുന്നു. അതോടൊപ്പം എഞ്ചിനീയർ വിധു കൃഷ്ണൻ, എഞ്ചിനീയർ കാർത്തിക് എസ് കുമാർ, എഞ്ചിനീയർ ശ്രീഹരി MP from the National Institute of Technology, Calicut. Engineer KV Vinod and Engineer Jeesh, the past chairman of ICI Calicut Center, handing over the awards. Hearty congratulations! ഇത് നമ്മുടെ അവസാനത്തെ അവാർഡാണ്. അപ്പൊ നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടി നമ്മുടെ യങ് എഞ്ചിനീയേഴ്സിന് കൊടുക്കണം. Yes. What a beautiful moment. Young engineers receiving the award. Congratulations. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the award ceremony. Sajid sir, nammal samayathu thanne le on time we have concluded the event. പക്ഷേ എല്ലാവരും പോകുന്നതിന് മുന്നേ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത് വളരെ വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കടമയാണ്, ഒരു ചടങ്ങാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ടു എക്സ്പ്രസ് our gratitude, to show our thanks, I request the Secretary of ICI Calicut, Engineer Jabir T, to deliver the word of thanks.
Good evening all. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for this wonderful evening of Concrete Day celebration, which we celebrated with a technical seminar and 10th ICI Ultratech Award distribution under Calicut Center. First of all, congratulations to all award winners and nominees. On behalf of ICI Calicut Center, I would like to convey our sincere thanks to you award winners and nominees for sparing your valuable time with us and making this event a memorable one. At this outset, on behalf of ICI Calicut Center, I would like to express my profound gratitude to our chief guest and keynote speaker, Dr. S. Surya Prakash, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, IIT Hyderabad, who accepted our request and delivering an excellent session. It was informative and has taken us into recent advances of ultra high performance concrete. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It is our privilege to have you here. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. On behalf of ICI Calicut Center, I would like to convey our sincere thanks to Engineer Punnus P. John, Zonal Head Technical Services, Mr. Ani George, Regional Head Marketing, and Mr. Dilip Kumar, Territory Sales Head, Ultratech Cement, and his team for not only sponsoring of the entire event, but also for the coordination of each moment of ICI Ultratech Award 2025. In this year, we received more than 150 nominations, showcasing some of the exemplary work done during this year. I once again thank our eminent jury members for taking their time, out to shortlist our noteworthy nominations. I thank all the members of Executive Committee and team for Ultratech Cement who have been involved in this particular exercise for the last several weeks. Without their cooperation and full support, this event would not have been possible. I would be failing my duty if I do not convey our thanks to print and visual media for covering the event, staff of this hotel for their wonderful hospitality, event management team with a good sound system, and Miss Anida for covering our event. On behalf of ICI Calicut Center, I would like to place on record the excellent contribution made by the dignitaries of various organizations for sharing our journey right from the call for nominations. Last but not least, I would take this opportunity to thank all ICI Calicut members, dignitaries of other ICI Calicut centers, ICI centers, student chapter members, invited guests and members present from the various associations of technocrats in Calicut and neighboring districts for all your support, and I honor your valuable presence, and this would have been impossible without you. Thank you all. The list is endless. Please excuse I miss anyone. Once again, on behalf of ICI Calicut Center, I thank each and every one of you who spared your valuable time for making this event a memorable one. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Engineer Jabir, for beautifully delivering the vote of thanks. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Once again, നമുക്ക് നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയും കുറച്ച് കൂക്കലും വിസിലടിയും ഒക്കെ ICI Calicut Centerനും എഞ്ചിനീയർ സജിത് സാറിനും ഇത്രയും മനോഹരമായിട്ട് ഇത് organize ചെയ്തതിന് കൊടുക്കണ്ടേ? A big round of applause for them. Another round of applause for Engineer Punnus and Ultratech team for organizing the event. And congratulations to all the winners. And thank you so much to each and everyone for coming here. നമ്മുടെ ICIൻ്റെ EC team is requested to come on stage for a group photo. Fellowship counter അവിടെ ഓപ്പൺ ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിൻ്റെ ഒച്ചയും ബഹളം ഇപ്പോൾ തന്നെ കേൾക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. Food is being served outside the venue. അപ്പോൾ ഭക്ഷണം, we have a beautiful buffet dinner organized for you that is outside. We have the cocktail counter that is right behind. You can enjoy your drinks over there. And once again, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of this event. This is me, Anita, signing off. Thank you so much. EC members, group photo nu vendite ethrayum pettannu stage like varanam. Requesting the executive committee members of ICI Calicut Center to please come on stage for a group photo.